following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 Legion Baseball. Our ball game on KOFO is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsors, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King and the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Legion Baseball on KOFO is also brought to you by Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle and Sud Mortuary, Bank Midwest, Sutton's Jewelry, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, also by Advent Health Ottawa, Gofford State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Arvest Bank, and CarStar. Now from the Diamond, let's join KOFO's Casey Weeder.
Welcome back for Game 2. A quick chopper to start things for Ottawa as Beats grounds out to the pitcher, brings up Jackson Lytle, who takes 3 straight balls as it's 3-0 to Lytle. And a 3-0 pitch outside, and I believe it is actually, we'll wait and see what the umpire gives us on the count. So it is actually 2-2, excuse me. 2-2 pitch on the way, fouled back to the screen by Lytle. As he faces Skylar Douglas on the mound for Emporia here in Game 2. Two-two pitch, strike 3 on and off speed. And Lytle goes down swinging. Brings up the starting pitcher for Game 2 for Ottawa, Cole Swanson. He'll hit third here in Game 2. Swanson 0 for 2 with a walk in Game 1. He'll swing at a fastball high and out of the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Swanson. Little 3-quarter action that time from Douglas, and the fastball inside, and the count's at 1-1. Ottawa winning Game 1 10-7 in 8 innings. 1-1 pitch. And it's a strike. Count to 1-2. One-two pitch on the way low. Oh, excuse me, it's strike 3. And that does it for the inning. No runs, no hits, none left on base for Ottawa as we'll go to the bottom of the first. Ottawa with none. Emporia coming to the plate. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Welcome back as Ottawa goes 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first inning. On the mound for Ottawa, Cole Swanson. Right-handed pitcher will face Baumgartner, Williams, and Miller to start it off for Emporia. Defensive alignment for Ottawa. And left, Lloyd, center, Altick. Right field, Lytle. At third base, Alterman, short Beats. Second base, Hadel. First base, Laurie. And then the battery behind the plate will be Jose Richards. And on the mound, as we mentioned, Cole Swanson. We'll look and see if Swanson who pitched in Game 2 against Emporia, went 3 innings, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits, and 4 earned runs in the 11-2 loss in Game 2 last Tuesday. And it will be Baumgartner to lead it off for Emporia. No score, bottom of the first inning, and he gets a changeup inside for ball 1. One-0 pitch. Outside, counts to 2-0. 2-0 pitch from Swanson, another breaking ball. It's in there for a strike. Count it 2-1. Baumgartner had 3 RBIs in Game 1, as he was 2 for 4. Chopper to third. Alterman's going to have to go quick, and he bobbles it, and that's going to be an error. It's going to be a tough play anyways. Baumgartner with great speed. He will reach on the error. Will be scored E5. Brings Caden Williams to the plate, the lefty. Big lead over at first. First pitch from Swanson. High for ball 1. One ball and no strikes. Bottom of the first inning. No score between Ottawa and Emporia in Game 2. 1-0 pitch. Foul back to the screen. Count evens at 1-1. One count. Runner at first. Pitch fouled away. Down the line. Runner was going. Williams in Game 1, 1 for 4, had a stolen base and a single. 1-2 the count to Williams. Runner at first. This one's going to be hit back up the middle for a base hit. Runner at second's going to stay as fielding it in center field. Altick able to make the throw to Alterman at third, and runners at first and second with no outs for Emporia.
Now coming to the plate, number 19, John Miller.
3-hitter John Miller, the starting pitcher in Game 1, got no decision. Runner going, going to try and throw him out at third. Tag not there in time. Unable to squeeze it at third is Alterman. Good throw from Richards, but again, another big jump by Baumgartner. Even if the tag was on, I'm not sure he would have been out. He's at third base. And Williams moves down to second. Still no outs. This one's going to be lifted to right center. That ball's carrying, still carrying. It's over the head of the right fielder and center fielder. And that's going to score 2. And a double for the big man Miller will give Emporia a 2-0 lead. And that ball just continued to carry as Altick and Lytle tried to track it down. One of the deepest parts of the ballpark. Breaking ball to Baumwart is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Miller at second, still no outs in the bottom of the bottom half of the first. Fastball inside. Call the ball, 2-0. Swanson 2-0 count. Fastball looked low, and it's 3-0. 3-0 count. Runner at second, no outs, bottom of the first, and a fastball in there for strike one. Count goes to 3-1 as Emporia off to a fast start again. They led 6-0. The first 4 innings in game one. Ottawa did come back to win it 10-7. Breaking ball in there for strike two, and the count goes full. Three-two pitch, breaking ball that's going to be chopped foul towards the Emporia dugout. Count remains full. Baumwart came in the 4th inning of game one, had an RBI double and a pop-up. 3-2 pitch, rope down the line, just foul. He got out in front of it. And we'll play 3-2 one more time. Lights on here in Emporia. Jones Field at Soden's Grove. Bottom of the first of game two. This one's going to be a base hit. Not going to score the run, though, as Miller will trot down to third, and the runner's at the corners now with no outs.
Now batting, number 8, onto the row.
Brings up the designated hitter, Hunter Groh, and we're going to have a meeting on the mound. Talk with Swanson. He's thrown 17 pitches here in the bottom of the first, giving up 2 runs and 3 hits. As Ottawa finds themselves down 2-0, and if they can keep it at 2-0, you'd feel pretty good here. No outs so far. Gives us an opportunity to thank some of our sponsors, our co-title sponsors: Ottawa Chiropractic, Keith King, State Farm, Quality Structures in Richmond, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Gompert State Service Bank, Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health of Ottawa, the ORC, Kramer Pharmacy, Kansas State Bank, Arvis Bank, Adamson Brothers, Bank of the Midwest, and CarStar. As Ottawa trails 2-0, Cole Swanson trying to work out of a jam here, no outs. Runners at the corners. Fastball high, and taking second will be Baumwart. So runners at second and third with no outs. Still bottom of the first inning. Fastball high, counts at 2-0. Swanson about to throw pitch 20. 2-0 pitch, low, counts at 3-0. Pitch to Grow. Fastball in there for a strike. And Ottawa looks like they're sending a couple pitchers down to the bullpen. 3-1 pitch, fouled back to the screen. Looks to be Brandon Oshel heading down there to catch for Blake Olmeyer. Runners at second and third, no outs, bottom of the first inning. 3-2 pitch, ball 4. That one was inside. Walk issued to Grow, and the bases are loaded with no outs. Right fielder Cade Kohlmeyer steps in. First pitch, foul back to the screen for strike 1. Still no outs in the inning. This one's fouled towards the Ottawa dugout, and Swanson able to get ahead at 0-2. That's been his problem here early on. It's just gotten so far behind in the count. A lot of hitters counts to this powerful Emporia lineup. 0-2 pitch from Swanson, ripped to third, and it's going to go into left field as it goes off the glove of Alterman. He's going to score 2 runs, and Emporia leads 4-0. That one hits off Alterman's glove. We'll wait to see if that goes as an error or as a base hit. And they will score it as a hit. 2 RBIs there for Kohlmeyer as Miller and Baumwart score. Still no outs in the inning. It's 4-0 Emporia. Wagner with a big hack at the first pitch for strike 1 as swings over the top of it. Four runs on 4 hits for Emporia in the inning, and still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Runners at first and second. Groh at second, Kohlmeyer at first. Breaking ball gets away from Swanson. Wagner gets out of the way. Wagner 1 for 4 in game 1. Scored a run. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball. Again, just too far inside, and the count to 2-2. Swanson looking for a ground ball here. 2-2 pitch, fastball high, and the count goes full. Swanson set, 3-2 pitch, hit down the line and out of play. Wagner playing first base for Emporia. 3-2 pitch, fastball's outside, ball 4, and then it gets away from Richards. Making his way down the third is Groh. He made a big turn at third, but he'll stay there. Bases loaded, no outs. And I believe that's going to be it for Swanson, as Emporia has already plated 4. And the bases are loaded with no outs. That is going to be it for Swanson. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Legion Baseball on KOFO.
Many people are finding themselves spending more and more time sitting behind a computer or standing for long hours during the day. Each time we lean forward 60 degrees, the stress placed on our neck is increased dramatically. Bad posture can lead to numbness, pain, tense nerves, and even affect your breathing. Stress on your neck can also lead to tense upper back and shoulder muscles, resulting in frequent headaches due to this poor posture. This is Dr. Sherry Jung at Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic. Give us a call today for a no-charge consultation at 785-242-4100.
For Sutton's Jewelry, customer service during the COVID-19 crisis actually means customer safety. That's why they closed their doors for 2 months, a first in their 70-year history. And while they're still taking every precautionary measure to keep you safe, their doors are now open and they're ready to serve your jewelry needs. Stop in and celebrate with savings throughout the store, including Vera Bradley bags and gifts. Everyone at Sutton's Jewelry has missed providing that customer service to you. So stop in. They're now open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30, Saturday, 10 to 2. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Blake Omar will come in with the bases loaded and no outs in the bottom of the first inning. Emporia leads it 4-0. So we'll take a look. Ohlmeyer has pitched once this season. That was against Emporia. And that 11-2 loss in Game 2 last Tuesday. And he will face his counterpart in Skylar Douglas, who has got to be very happy right now as he's been spotted 4 runs and might be more here. As he'll face Ohlmeyer. Nothing, bottom of the first. 4 runs on 4 hits. Swanson is responsible for all 3 runners on the base paths. He did not record an out in his appearance tonight. First pitch from Ohlmeyer, high for ball 1. Douglas, Beatty, and Garate. 1-0 pitch to Douglas. Popped up. Going back on it is the second baseman, Hadel. He'll make the grab, and not deep enough to tag up. So Douglas with the pop-up. First out of the first inning for Emporia. Skylar Beatty. Excuse me. Yes. Skylar Beatty at the plate. He swings over a fastball from Olmeyer, and it's 0-1. Groh at third, Kohlmeyer at second, Wagner at first for Emporia. Bases loaded, 1 out. Bottom of the first, 4-0. Emporia leads Ottawa. 0-1 pitch, swinging strike on the breaking ball on the count to 0-2. Oh-2 pitch from Olmeyer, fastball in the dirt, count to 1-2. Beatty, 0 for 2 in game 1, did have a walk, and was hit by a pitch, scored a run. 1-2 pitch outside, and the count evens at 2-2. Olmeyer comes set. He works out of the stretch. 2-2 pitch. Hit to third. Alterman going to step on third, and that's it. A run will score. As the lead goes to 5-0.
Now batting number 6, Keith Groh.
As Groh does score from third. Ethan Garate, the second baseman. Chops one down the line. It's foul. Alterman playing a little bit off the bag there at third. Looked to be in good position. Runners at first and second for Emporia, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, 5-0 Emporia. 0-1 pitch, fastball low and outside, gets by the catcher Richards. Runners will move up to second and third. Second pass ball of the inning. Garate, 0 for 3, did reach on an error and score a run in game 1. 1-1 pitch, chopper to Alterman. He's got to come quick. He'll work over to first, and he will get it for out number 3. But the damage done as Emporia scores 5 runs on 5 hits. They leave 2 on base. Head to the top of the second. Emporia 5, Ottawa 0. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
No matter the brand, Adamson Brothers can prepare your AC for the hot summer months ahead. Call them today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Emporia able to put 5 on the Arrows in the first inning. They trail 5-0 as we start the top of the second. Michael, Laurie, and Hadel due up for the Arrows. Aiden Michael, 2 for 5 in game 1, a double, a single, and an RBI.
Number 7, Aiden Michael.
Michael, who got the win in game 1, came on in relief in the 7th. It's a perfect 7th and 8th inning. First pitch to him inside from Skylar Douglas, who had 2 strikeouts and a ground out in the top of the first. Only had a total of 12 pitches. Fastball blown by Michael this time. It counts to 1-1. Michael, the designated hitter for Ottawa in game 2, played third base in game 1. 1-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. 2-2 pitch coming to Michael in the dirt. Excuse me, make that the 1-2 pitch as we go to 2-2. Arrows now 2-3 on the season after the 10-7 win in game 1. Two pitch to Michael. Strike 3 as he goes down looking. That is 3 straight strikeouts for Skylar Douglas.
That is number 19, Ryan Laurie.
First baseman Ryan Laurie will step in from the right side. Had the go-ahead single in the 8th inning and give Ottawa the lead in game 1. He moves into the 4 slot here in game 2. His first pitch popped up, foul, and out of play. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 2nd inning, Emporia leads Ottawa 5-0. 0-1 pitch on the way to Laurie, hits him in the back. Ottawa has their first base runner.
Now that is number 21, Brett Hadle.
Brett Hadle will step in for Ottawa. Playing second base here in game 2. Runner at first for the Arrows is Laurie. Pitch to Hadle, in there for strike 1. Almost no wind here in game 2. We had wind gusts 15 to 20 in game 1. Flag just moving slightly in left field. 0-1 pitch, strike 2 with the breaking ball. Douglas learning from the pitchers in game 1, hammering that outside part of the plate to these righties. As you see the catcher, Baumwart, already moving that way. 0-2 pitch. Staying alive is Lytle. Make that Hadle staying alive as he fouls it back to the screen. One out, top of the 2nd inning. Ottawa was able to get their first base runner of the night as Laurie was hit by a pitch. 0-2 to Hadle, swinging strike 3. Brings up the third baseman, Aiden Alterman. Alterman did not play in game 1. And he'll take fastball on the outside corner for strike. Alterman did pitch in Ottawa's 11-3 win against Topeka. He takes a fastball that goes over his head into the backstop, and Laurie will take second. Saw some good things out of Alterman in that pitching appearance. 2 innings, 1 strikeout, no runs given up. Might see him on the mound for Ottawa here in game 2. Count is even at 1-1 for the Arrows, who trail Emporia 5-0 in the top of the 2nd. 1-1 pitch, fastball on the outside corner, and it goes to 1-2 as Douglas Tremendous control of his fastball here early on in this one. And spotted a 5-run lead. One-two pitch to Alterman. Chopped foul down the first base line. One-two pitch, breaking ball, strikes Alterman out. That does it for Ottawa. No runs, no hits, one left on base. We head to the bottom half of the second. Emporia 5, Ottawa nothing. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Legion Baseball on KOFO.
Newsmax calls it the most important book of the 2020 election. Mike Huckabee says it's President Trump's playbook for victory. Mark Levin calls it indispensable for every conservative. Sean Spicer warns Trump critics it could ruin your day. And Donald Trump Jr. is telling everyone to read it. The new book is David Horowitz's Blitz. Trump will smash the left and win. In Blitz, David Horowitz reveals President Trump's secret plan for victory and rips the lid off the secret agendas of Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and those out to stop him. You need to get Blitz. Everyone is talking about it. You've seen David Horowitz on Fox News, CNN, and Newsmax TV. Now, Blitz is already a #1 Amazon bestseller. Find it in bookstores everywhere, or check out the free offer and save $28. Just call 800-NEWSMAX. That's 800-NEWSMAX. Or go to blitz411.com. Blitz411.com. Get Blitz today.
Blake Omar out there to start the second inning for the Arrows back on the mound. Reminder, the Arrows back at action on Friday as they'll take on Garnett for a doubleheader at 6 and 8. I mentioned in Game 1 that the alumni game was scheduled for Sunday. That has been canceled, so I wanted to pass that information on. So stay tuned on Friday evening. Luke Queen on the call as the Arrows will host Garnett. Kermer will come to the plate for Emporia. Only batter in the lineup not to come to the plate in the first inning is Emporia had first 7 batters reach base before Ottawa was able to record an out. Kermer hits from the left side. And as he faces Olmeyer to start the bottom of the second, Emporia leads 5-0. First pitch from Olmeyer outside with the fastball, counts at 1-0. Ottawa was given an error in the first inning. That one was charged to Alterman. 1-0 pitch, low. And the count's at 2-0. Olmeyer was able to come in with the bases loaded, only gave up one more. After he came in, that run was was not charged to him. Fastball on the outside corner, count to 3-1. So Swanson charged with all 5 runs, and all of those were earned. Walk 2. 2-1 pitch inside, and the count to 3-1. Kermer was 2 for 3 in Game 1 with 2 singles, scored a run, and he's going to smoke one down the first base line foul. Right in front of his first base coach. Count goes full. Three-two pitch, hit to third. Alterman unable to make the play. Diving it short was Beats, and it's a single here for Emporia to get things started in the second. And we're back to the top of the lineup with Bumgardner. Reached on an error in the first inning, came around to score. First pitch to Bumgardner, runner going, and Richards can't field it. as Kermer trots into second with a stolen base. No outs, bottom of the second, runner at second base. 1-0 count, showing bunt, dropping a beautiful bunt down the third base line, but it's going to go foul. Looked perfect leaving the bat, but that turf plays fast and spins off. The third base side foul. Count to 1-1 on Baumgartner, who has electric speed. He was able to score from first back in the first inning. 1-1 pitch, driven to right center, and this could be in trouble. It's into the gap as they will send Kermer home. Not going to be a throw. There will be a throw. And sending it in was Hadel. Luckily, Richards was backing up, because if he wasn't there, that ends up in the Emporia dugout. A double for Baumgartner and an RBI for him. Emporia leads at 6-0. Hit parade out for Emporia early in game 2. Williams to the plate, lifts this to left field. Going back, still going back, and not making the catch in left field is Lloyd. It's over his head. They're going to send Baumgartner home, and he will score. And we'll wait to see the official scoring, whether that goes down as a hit. It will go down as an error on the left fielder, Lloyd. E7. First pitch is a strike from Olmeyer as he faces Miller. A 2 RBI double in the first. Emporia leads at 7-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fastball high from Olmeyer. Count to 1-1. One pitch from Olmeyer. Ripped back up the middle, and this is going to be another RBI. They're going to throw it home, but it's cut off by the first baseman, Laurie, as Williams comes around to score on the RBI single, and Miller's got 3 RBIs. Make it 8-0 Emporia, as Richards will come out and talk to Olmeyer. Chance to thank some of our sponsors, Croucher Abstract and Title Company, Goppert State Service Bank, and then our co-title sponsors, Ottawa Chiropractic and Keith King State Farm, as Ottawa's given up 8 hits. Emporia scored 8 runs, and the Arrows have had 2 errors. Baumward at the plate for Emporia. He gets a breaking ball that ends up outside for ball 1. Baumward with a single. Scored a run in the first inning at a stolen base. One-0 count. Runner going. Richards throw down to second. It's in time as he's able to throw out the runner, Miller, for the first out of the inning. First out for Ottawa in the second. Breaking ball from Olmeyer misses outside, and the count's at 2-1. Olmeyer, who came on in relief in the first inning. He's given up 2 earned. Breaking ball in the dirt. Count goes to 3-1. Olmeyer comes set. He works out of the stretch. 3-1 pitch outside, ball 4. And Miller's got to be thinking, I could have waited for a couple more pitches. I would have ended up at second. 1 out still here in the bottom of the second as it's 8-0 Emporia, and they have a runner at first after the 1-out walk issued to Baumwart, the catcher. Brings up the designated hitter and Grow. Had a walk, scored a run in the first inning. And time will be called at the plate by Grow. Bottom of the second, 8-0 Emporia. 5 in the first. They scored 3 here in the second. Still threatening. Fouled at the plate as that came off the foot of Grow, and he's trying to walk it off. Umpire going to give him some time here. So wait to put the mask back on, and Grow will step back into the batter's box from that left side. 0-1 pitch from Olmeyer in the dirt, but Grow swings at it. The count to 0-2. Richards able to block it and keep it in front of him. Not allow the runner to get down to second. 0-2 the count, 1 out, bottom of the second inning. 0-2 pitch from Olmeyer, breaking ball in there for strike 3 as Grow goes down looking. Olmeyer gets his first strikeout. Able to use the breaking ball to get Grow to watch and take a seat back on the bench. Right fielder Colmeyer to the plate, runner going. Richards throw down to second. It's going to end up in center field. Runner's going to be able to take third. Baumwart will glide into third as Richards' throw got away from him. Colmeyer had a 2 RBI single back in the first inning, and he'll bat again with a runner in scoring position. Baumwart stands at third with 2 outs. Ottawa trying to avoid any additional damage here as Emporia's put up 3 in this inning, 8 overall. 8 runs on 8 hits. One pitch from Olmeyer, breaking ball. Does catch the inside corner on the righty Colmeyer. Count at 1-2, 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Olmeyer trying to get out of this jam. 1-2 pitch on the way, a fastball ripped into right field. Running over and dropping it out in right field is Lytle. And he is slow to get up as it goes over his head. And an error will be issued to Lytle, as that will go down as a E9. And Colmeyer able to get into second as the run scores from third, and it's 9-0 Emporia. That is 3 errors now on Ottawa. First pitch from Olmeyer is a strike. As he faces the first baseman, Wagner, who was walked in the first inning. Colmeyer standing at second. 0-1 pitch from Olmeyer, chopped foul. It counts at 0-2. Olmeyer has pitched pretty well up to this point. Had a couple errors out there that have left him in a jam. This one's lifted foul by Wagner. Let's just see Wagner get a hold of one. The big first baseman, you know he can hit it a long way when he catches it. 0-2 count. Runner at second, 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. It's 9-0 Emporia. 0-2 pitch on the way. It's chopped at the plate. And it's foul. Two count. Olmeyer comes set. It's lifted foul one more time. Olmeyer up to 44 pitches. He has worked an inning and 2/3. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball outside, counts to 1-2. Colmeyer not being held on at second. As I say that, Beats works his way back over to second base from his shortstop position. 1-2 pitch from Olmeyer, ripped back up the middle. It's going to go off the foot of Olmeyer, and he'll be able to throw it to first. 4 out, number 3. 4 runs for Emporia in the inning as they lead it 9-0. We head to the top of the third. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dengel & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323. Since 1899, Goppert State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Goppert State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Goppert State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
I've spent years suffering with frequent heartburn, but now I'm taking the Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge. I want to experience zero heartburn, and you can sign up too. Just go to prilosecotc.com. You'll get $3 off to get you started, plus 14 days of tips, tricks, and reminders. Just 2 weeks, zero heartburn. Go to Prilosec OTC and sign up today. Zero heartburn is possible with Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Start the top of the third inning. Ottawa trailing Emporia 9-0. Richards, Altick, and Lloyd due up for Ottawa, as they will face Skylar Douglas, who has faced the minimum through 2 innings. 6 up and 6 down. My apologies, he has faced 7. There was a walk issued to Laurie in the second inning. Has struck out 5 of those 7 batters.
Leading off for Ottawa, top of the third, number 30, Jose Richards.
Jose Richards catching here in game 2. Was 1 for 3 in game 1. A single, scored a run. Part of that 10-7 comeback win in extra innings by the Arrows. But they're down by 9 here in game 2. It starts with a base hit and can only score 1 at a time right now. Fastball inside to Richards, in there for a ball. 1-0 pitch from Douglas. This one's going to be hit to left center. On his horse in center field will be Baumgartner, and he'll make the grab for the first out.
Now batting number 10, Altick.
Brings up Lane Altick, the center fielder. Altick didn't play in game 1. First pitch to Altick, fastball high. He'll swing at it, and it's strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, breaking ball, hit back up the middle, but there's Williams there to snag it. For out number 2. Ball was hit right on the screws, but right at Williams.
Now batting number 13, Bill.
So a line out for Altic, and brings to the plate Dylan Lloyd. Fastball high and inside for ball 1. Lloyd was a pinch runner in game 1. 1-0 pitch, fastball in there for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Lloyd chops it. Be a tough play at third for Beatty, but he'll get it over there in plenty of time for the third out as Ottawa goes 3 up, 3 down in the third. Led to the bottom half, Emporia leads the Arrows 9-0. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Legion Baseball on KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Or stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride, from the camaraderie of the other bikers, a band of brothers, always there for you, rain or shine, to the amazing savings you get with Geico on your motorcycle insurance and accessories coverage all year round. But for Bucky Hornhill, it was one reason in particular.
It was my helmet hair. I was born with helmet hair. I've tried to cut it a bunch of times, even buzzing it, but it immediately just goes back to helmet hair.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Olmeyer will start his third inning of work as he will face Wagner, Douglas, and Beatty. As Emporia leads it 9-0 as they have exploded for 5 runs in the first, 4 in the second. And Ottawa has helped them out a little bit as they have had 3 errors, 2 in the last inning. That led to 3 of those 4 runs.
On the third, Emporia, number 14, Douglas.
My apologies, it is actually Skylar Douglas as Wagner grounded out to end the last inning, so it's Douglas, Beatty, Garate. Fastball to Douglas, looks low and outside, and it is a strike. At outer corner of the plate, should have learned by now. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball. And hit the ball. Count it 1-1 to Douglas. As he popped up in the infield, his first plate appearance, he'll do it one more time. As Alterman trying to find it in the lights in third will make the grab. For out number 1.
His twin brother, Skylar Beatty.
Brings to the plate, Skylar Beatty. Had an RBI in the first inning. As it was a fielder's choice. Fastball outside. Count to 1-0. Olmeyer hits the 50 pitch mark. .0 pitch, chopped right to the pitcher. It's going to be a tough play for Olmeyer, but he'll make it with a couple steps to spare. And 2 outs in the bottom of the third.
Now coming to the plate, Carlos Garate.
Brings up Garate. He grounded to third in the first inning. We have 2 outs in this inning. First pitch swinging for Garate. And he is fooled on the breaking ball. Count to 0-1. Oh-1 pitch from Olmeyer. Fastball that gets away from him. And counts to 1-1. Ottawa used 3 pitchers at game 1, Hein, Altick, and Michael. Alterman is an option for sure for Ottawa, but if Olmeyer can continue at this pace, you got to feel good about him going for another couple innings. 1-1 pitch to Garate, breaking ball that stays high, and the count to 2-1. Two and 1 the count. Delivery to Garate, chopped down the first base line and foul. Count to 2-2. Two count. To Garate. 2 outs in the bottom half of the inning, and he's going to get Garate looking on the breaking ball to end the inning. 3 up and 3 down for Emporia in the bottom half of the third. Led to the top of the fourth. 9-0. Emporia leads the Arrows. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
Why is Kansas State Bank your hometown bank? Because the people you know support the people you know, like sponsoring this broadcast of Ottawa Legion Baseball, and by providing SBA loans of over $8 million as part of the Payroll Protection Program for local businesses. Kansas State Bank, proud to be your hometown bank. Member FDIC.
At CarStar, we're taking precautions to keep you safe. If you're more comfortable with no contact, we're offering pre- and post-repair pickup of your vehicle, and you can even pay by phone. CarStar, we'll take it from here. 402 North Main Street, 242-8916.
Ottawa will come to the plate as they will bring Beets, Lytle, and Swanson. 1, 2, and 3 in the lineup. Face off against Skylar Douglas, who has 5 strikeouts. Has not given up a hit. Made it look pretty easy so far. He's only thrown 34 pitches. Beets grounded back to the pitcher. Probably the hardest hit ball the entire game so far for Ottawa. It was right back at the pitcher Douglas, and he starts out Beets with a fastball high, count 1-0. One-0 pitch, fastball on the outside part of the plate. That is called the ball. Count to 2-0. Two-0 pitch coming to Beets. Breaking ball. And misses high, and the count to 3-0. Ottawa with a chance to get their leadoff man on for the first time here in Game 2. 3-0 pitch in their first strike. And the count to 3-1. Beets did not play in either game this weekend. 3-1 pitch on the way, a breaking ball that has Beets way out in front of it for strike 2. And the count has gone full. Out of the windup, Douglas will work. 3-2 pitch is low for ball 4. And a leadoff walk for the Arrows.
Number 35,
Jackson Lytle steps in from that left side, struck out in the first inning. But Ottawa with a leadoff walk and Beats with a big lead over at first. First pitch to Lytle is low for ball 1. Lytle with 2 hits in game 1 scored 2 runs as he came in the 5th inning. 1-0 pitch, fastball outside and the count 2-0. Douglas gives a look over to first. 2-0 pitch, and Lytle fouls it down the third base side. Two-one count, no outs, top of the 4th. Ottawa trailing Emporia 9-0. 2-1 pitch, fastball blown by Lytle, and the count to 2-2. Douglas does a really good job of mixing in his fastball, almost lets his breaking ball lead the way. And so he kind of lulls you to sleep and then brings his fastball right by you. 2-2 pitch, fastball high and outside, and the count goes full. Seen a lot of improvement from Lytle from the weekend where he was 0 for 4 as he has gotten to a full count 3 times tonight. He was struck out on 3 pitches a couple times over the weekend, but he'll strike out here swinging for the first out of the inning. Brings Swanson. Apologies, that'll be Olmeyer now at the plate. He came in for Swanson on the mound, and a breaking ball just misses. 1-0 pitch, chopped, and diving catch made, and they're going to double up. Beats it first. As a diving play made by Douglas. Heady play to make the throw to first, and that does it for Ottawa in the 4th. No runs, no hits, none left on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
When it comes to your home, quality matters. And when quality matters, choose the best. Choose Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling. Call to have your air conditioning system serviced today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride. From the camaraderie of the other bikers, a band of brothers, always there for you, rain or shine, to the amazing savings you get with Geico on your motorcycle insurance and accessories coverage all year round. But for Bucky Hornhill, it was one reason in particular.
It was my helmet hair. I was born with helmet hair. I've tried to cut it a bunch of times, even buzzing it, but it immediately just goes back to helmet hair.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Skylar Douglas gets the inning-ending double play as he gets the unassisted catch at the pitching mound as it was hit a jam shot off the bat of Olmeyer, and then Beats was halfway to second base and was thrown out at first as Ottawa was still without a hit. And if Emporia could score a run here, the game would end as it would be a 10-run deficit. So Ottawa has to hold Emporia here to keep this one going. It'll be Kermer to lead it off for Emporia, and then we go back to the top of the lineup, which has just been killer here in Game 2. Baumgartner, Williams after that. But Baumgartner, Williams, Miller, Baumwart have all scored in both innings that they have come to the plate. So in the first and second inning, Olmeyer's delivery low for ball one as he faces Kermer. One 0 pitch, fouled off to the right side by Kermer. Had a single, scored a run in the second inning, also had a stolen base. 58 pitches for Olmeyer. So he came in the first inning after Ottawa had given up 4 runs. No outs through the first 7 batters to start the game, as Swanson was chased out of this one early on. Fastball low, counts at 2-1. Two-one pitch, lifted to right field. This one's deep. Beat on it is Lytle, and he makes the grab. That one looked like it was going much deeper than it ended up, but it is out number 1 for Kermer as he flies to right. Brings to the plate Baumgartner. Reached on an error in the first inning, had a double in the second. Scored a run in both innings. First pitch, low for ball 1 from Olmeyer. And they're going to ask him to take his wristband off and put it in the back pocket. One ball and no strikes to the leadoff man, Baumgartner. Breaking ball. Misses. And the count to 2-0. Nine 0 lead for Emporia here in the bottom of the fourth. 2-0 pitch. Hit to deep center. Going back, it's still going back. It's over the head of the center fielder. Altic, it's all the way to the wall. Baumgartner headed for third, and he will get in there standing up. And it's a triple for Baumgartner. And the 10th run standing at third base for Emporia. Williams to the plate. A single reached on an error in the second inning. After a single in the first, scored 2 runs. Fastball outside from Olmeyer for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to the lefty Williams. Shortstop made several plays in game 1. Fastball low and inside. Had 6 putouts the first 3 innings. Unfortunately, he had an error in the 7th. Kept things alive for Ottawa. 2 balls, no strikes. Fouled away down the third base line, and it's 2-1. Williams at the plate. Baumgartner standing at third for Emporia. They lead it 9-0. Bottom of the 4th inning. And Ottawa's infield playing in as everything will have to go home. Breaking ball. It just misses. And count to 3-1. Hitters count here for Williams. 3-1 pitch, lifted, foul down the third base line. And Williams shaking his head after that one. As Olmeyer able to battle back to full. See if Olmeyer tries to go with something low and away and induce a ground ball. Or we've got first base open here. 3-2 pitch. He leaves it up, and it's smashed down the line, foul. And that's the worry of leaving a pitch like that up. especially when the winning run stands at third. (9-0) Emporia leads Ottawa. Bottom of the fourth. Runner at third. 3-2 count, 1 out. Olmeyer facing Williams. Pitch on the way, breaking ball that's check swinged as he had Williams fooled, but Williams able to fight it off. Alterman not holding the runner at third. Playing a little deeper than the rest of the infield. 3-2 pitch, and it's going to be a base hit, and that's going to do it. As Williams gets the single. As that is 10. And that's the ball game. Emporia wins it 10-0 in game 2. We'll take a break here. Listen to Ottawa Arrows baseball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Hi, this is Chad Bruner, Director at the ORC. Are you looking for something for your youngsters to do this summer? Then sign up for our afternoon summer camp with Mr. Matt. Interested in getting into shape? Then don't miss your opportunity for all of our fitness classes. Auto Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
It's summer, and odds are, at some point, your teenager's going to ask if they can borrow the car. Being sure they're safe is your first thought, which leads to your second thought. Do I have enough coverage? Now you're thinking, time to call your local State Farm agent in Ottawa, Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa, or visit online at keithking.net.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
When purchasing or refinancing a home, do you know what transpires from time of application to the day of settlement? Rod Croucher and his dedicated staff will guide you through the process, protecting you against any adverse title claims or risks. Croucher Abstract and Title, 324 South Main, Ottawa.
Kramer Pharmacy knows that right now it's all about safety and convenience. Hi, this is Laura Hibberts reminding you that you can park out front and call 242-0240 and we'll bring your prescription out or pick up your written script to be filled. We also want you to know about our new Saturday hours from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can still get the same weekday service from 9 to 7, and if you still aren't ready to get out and about, you can always take advantage of our free delivery service. Kramer Pharmacy open 9 to 7 weekdays and Saturday from 9 to 2 at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa.
Ottawa falls in game 2, 10-0 to Emporia. And that one ends in 4 innings as Emporia able to bounce back. Ottawa got the win in game 1, 10-7, and it was all Emporia here in game 2. The winner for game 1 was Aiden Michael. The loser was Baumgartner, and the winner in game 2, Skylar Douglas. The loser, Cole Swanson. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
This is Margie Hindeleiter, Community President at Bank Midwest in Ottawa. Proud to support our local sports teams like Ottawa Post 60 Legion Baseball Team. It's just common sense to be involved with the youth and their parents in our community. Bank Midwest, where common sense lives. Member FDIC.
Since 1899, Gobbard State Service Bank has worked side by side with friends and neighbors to help shape the future of our community. The Gobbard State Service Bank offers a full range of banking services for every need. The Gobbard State Service Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender. Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
Text us to receive up to 5 marketing texts sent via automated technology to your number. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply. Membership automatically renews. Cancel anytime.
Hi, you ever heard of Beachbody On Demand? Hold on a second. Here is your free membership. I'm Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, and I just sent a free membership to another customer. And I'm giving away 10,000 free memberships a week to anyone who texts me right now to try our new Beachbody On Demand fitness and nutrition app. Just text the word JOIN to 303030 to get instant access to all $8,000 of our best-selling fitness programs like 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, T25, and PIO. These programs really work, and this is your one chance to try them for free. Just text the word JOIN to 303030. That's JOIN to 303030 right now, and I'll send you your own free membership.
Welcome back as Ottawa splits the doubleheader with Emporia as they win Game 1 10-7 and fall in Game 2 10-0 in 4 innings. Game number 1 went into extras as that finished in the 8th inning. We'll recap Game 1. The Emporia jumped out to an early lead as they were up 6-0 after 5 innings, but the Arrows weren't ready to be done as they scored 4 runs in the 6th, 3 runs in the 7th, and 3 runs in the 8th. In that 7th inning, Antonio Espinoza came through with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th as Ottawa was down to their final strike as he got a 2 RBI double with 2 outs in the 7th inning to tie it up at 7. Unfortunately, he was thrown out on a passed ball that would have given Ottawa the lead. But in the 8th inning, Ryan Laurie with an RBI single starts it for Ottawa, and they wouldn't relinquish the lead as they win it 10-7. That would be their first win in Emporia since June 14th, 2017. First time they had beaten Emporia overall since the 23rd of June of that year. In Game 2, though, it's all Emporia as their powerful pitcher, Skylar Douglas, went all 4 innings, pitched a no-hitter, and Ottawa unable to come up with any runs in Game 2. Arrows on the year will fall to 2-4. They will be back in action on Friday as they will host Garnett at Harvey Drake Field. Luke Queen will be on the call. First pitch at 6 o'clock as that is a doubleheader. I want to thank Larson Johnson back at the station for all his help today, and I want to thank all of you for listening this evening as the Arrows split with Emporia here at Stones Grove. You've been listening to Ottawa Arrows Legion Baseball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our broadcast